Yesterday we discussed about item class, and using the item class, we are able to create the items, and also using the item class, we are able to generate the item numbering pattern also. And what is a seeded item class? That is a root item class. It's a predefined one. You can also directly use a predefined one, or you can create your custom one, or you can create your custom one also. Next is unit of measures. Coming to unit of measures, first of all, we have to create a class. For every class, there should be one base unit of measure. While defining the class itself, you can create a base unit of measure. After that, you can create remaining unit of measures under that class. And coming to conversion, there are three types of conversions are there: intra and inter. Intra is nothing but defining the conversion between two unit of measures falling under the same class. This is defining the conversion between two unit of measures falling across the class. And to define these two conversions, you need an item. Again, is the item only you are able to create these conversions. Nothing but these conversions are specific to the item. These two conversions are specific to the item. And coming to the standard conversion, this is generic conversion. So this conversion can be used across the item. This is generic conversions. Okay. And I'll show you the intra and interclass conversions after we create the items. And today we'll discuss item categories. Today we can discuss the item categories. The items that we are creating, it falls under different categories. Suppose an example. Suppose if you take my company, Tech Leads IT. So I have two category of courses. One is Oracle Fusion and another one is Oracle EBS, two category of courses. So if I define this product in the application, this product should be assigned to which category? Oracle Fusion category. Suppose if I configure technical this product, then it need to be assigned to Oracle EBS category. Suppose if it is Azure DevOps training, it need to be assigned to the cloud computing category. It need to be assigned to cloud computing category. Okay. So our products, we can assign to categories. The advantage of assigning to categories is we can actually later track what is our sales for this category in this quarter, what is our revenue for this category in this category for this quarter. So category wise also we can track the transactions. Not only item wise, category wise, I would like to see the profit or revenue or transactions. Now in the application, I will show you how to define these categories. I'm entering into the implementation user. These are all configurations only. That's why I'm creating all these configurations under the implementation user. From the setup and maintenance, navigate to the product management, and separate task list is there. That's nothing but catalogs. Under the catalogs, click on functional area catalogs. Functional area catalogs. So here in this application, already couple of catalogs and categories has been created. First of all, what is meant by catalog? Catalog contains all the categories. Catalog is a group of categories. Is a group of categories. Okay. I'm going to create a catalog. I'm creating purchasing catalog. A purchasing catalog I'm creating. Enter the name and then code. Code is automatically defaulted once I press the tab, and then description. Enter the description. So this is master level controlled and org level controlled. In case of item attributes also, some attributes are controlled at master level, some attributes are controlled at org level. Hope you remember, our item attributes, our 279 plus attributes are controlled, some of them at org level, some of them at master level. What is the difference between master level and org level? So if you assign a category at the master org level, that is applicable, that is inherited to all the inventory organizations. Org level means specific to that org only. If you're assigning a category that is specific to that org only. I'm creating master level catalog and click on save and continue. Under this purchasing catalog, what kind of categories that you actually purchase? I'm creating categories under this. I'm going to purchase electronics related items. Okay. And electronics is already there. Let me use the prefix 53K. Electronics. Apurva Pal, mute yourself.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Enter the category name, category code, and description. And I just created one category. Click on create and another category also. Now I'll purchase software related items. Code you need not to enter, that is auto populated. Enter the description. I would like to create one more. Stationery related items I buy. Stationery. And I'm creating one more called housekeeping. Or hardware. So when you're creating a purchase order, item is not mandatory, category is mandatory. When you're creating a purchase order, item is not mandatory, category is mandatory. What category of purchases that you're actually purchasing? Okay. Suppose if you are purchasing a A4 size paper or pens or scribbling pads, all of them falls under which category? Stationery category. If you are purchasing antivirus, or if you are purchasing Microsoft license, or if you are purchasing some other software, that falls under software. Okay. If you are purchasing a laptop or a computer, that falls under electronics. Okay. This is the catalog. This is the catalog. Under this catalog, how many categories I have created? 4 categories I have created. Did I assign these categories to any items as of now? No. You see here, if you assign this category to any item, you can see that item list here. Suppose if this category is assigned to 10 items, that 10 items you'll see in the right hand side. Right now it is empty because we just created these categories. We didn't assign as of now to any items. So this category is assigned to what are the items that you can see on the right hand side. Okay. And also you can designate a default category also out of these 4 categories. What is a default category? Okay. I'm going into this icon, details icon. Under that, I'm selecting the default category. Default category I'm selecting into electronics. So this is nothing but the moment when you try to assign this catalog to item, when you try to assign this catalog to an item, automatically this category is defaulted. Automatically, you can change this category to some other category. This is what the default category by default assigned to the item. And you can change this default category to any category that you want. Okay. And after defining the catalog, again, if I go to this hierarchy symbol, after defining the catalog, after defining the categories, you have to assign this catalog to the functional area. You have to assign whatever that you created, you have to assign to the functional area. What is meant by functional area? Functional area is nothing but module. So the categories that you have defined, those you are going to use under which module? I'll use under purchasing module. The catalog, under that catalog, the categories which are whatever I created, you're going to use under which module? Under purchasing module, I'm going to use, okay, or under inventory module, I'm going to use. So those categories you'll use under which module? I'm selecting purchasing. And if I click on OK, I will get error. Because the reason is you can able to assign one catalog to one functional area. You can able to assign one catalog to one functional area. That's why I'm getting an error. Already there is a catalog that is assigned to the purchasing functional area. I'll show you. So if you select this functional area column and you can use sort by ascending order. Here you can see all these catalogs are assigned to all these modules. Now for purchasing module, which catalog is assigned? For purchasing module, which catalog is assigned? Purchasing catalog is assigned. So since already a catalog is associated to this module, it is not allowing us to add one more catalog to this module. Got it? Understood?
Yes,
So in the real-time application, since this is a practice application, so this is how it is. But in the real-time application, so you are the one who is going to define it for the first time. So the catalog that you created, the first catalog that you created, you can assign to any module that you want. Okay. Now, whatever the catalog that we created, actually it's a waste because we are not able to assign to any module because all these modules are really busy. We are not able to assign to any module. That's why what we do is we'll pick up the existing catalog which is assigned to the purchasing module, and the existing catalog I'm picking it up for our practice. And under this catalog, I'm going to create my categories. Okay. I think it will not allow me again to create the same category here. Catalog. Understood why I'm creating the categories under the existing catalog? Understood?
Yes, sir.
yes,
The same catalog, it is not allowing me to define under another catalog, the same category. That's why I'm using suffix 1. Okay. So the concept of first of all, we have to create a catalog, and this catalog can be a master or org level controlled catalog. Under that catalog, you define the categories. Okay. And this catalog you assign to the functional area. You assign to the functional area. The functional area is nothing but inventory or purchasing, okay, etc. This is nothing but the module. Okay. So the one catalog can be assigned to multiple functional areas. One catalog, you created one catalog that can be assigned to inventory, that can be assigned to purchasing, or that can be assigned to any module also. Okay. A catalog can be assigned to more than one module, but a module can contain more than one catalog.
No.
A module can contain more than one
No.
catalog?
no,
Not possible. Okay. So since this is a practice application, already some students created the lot of catalogs and they assign to all the different modules you see here. They assign to inventory, they assign to order management, they assign to planning. Okay. They assign to costing module. So nothing is empty here. That's the reason I'm not able to assign our catalog to any of the module. Okay. Sir, when you say assigning to module, suppose I create a catalog. Okay, that catalog I assign to purchasing. So those categories, whatever the categories that I have under this catalog, I'm able to access, I'm able to view, and I'm able to access under which module? Only under purchasing module. Only under purchasing module. That means while you are creating a purchase orders, you can select those categories from that catalog. So those categories are specific to that module only. Only that module. Under that module, you are able to see those categories. Okay. Sir, what about upload process? So you have, for our practice purpose, we created only 4 to 5 categories. What about in case if a lot of categories are there? What about upload process? For the upload process, you have to refer to the first sheet, that is basics and open data. So here, for the item categories, out of these 3 techniques, which technique is available? Out of these 3 techniques, which everybody is available, and then task level upload is available. These 2 are available. Okay. I think in the next week, I'll explain you one of this technique. In the next week, I'll explain you. Okay. So here, I'm comparing this setup with the EBS. Okay. So this relation is for the consultants who are working on the EBS, Oracle EBS. Others, you can ignore this. Others, please ignore this comparison. So in case of EBS, how you define this item category setup? Team, Oracle EBS consultants, can you recollect this configuration? In Oracle EBS.
Under the inventory module, we used to define the item categories and then assign the category to the item.
So there is an item category flexi field. Under that item category flexi field, first of all, you have to create the segments. Segment number 1, segment number 2, and also you have to create a value set also for those segments. After that, you have to create a combination of categories. Nothing but category set. Okay. So that is the setup in a case of Oracle EBS. But in Fusion, you don't have a category flexi field here. Directly, you're going to create categories under this catalog. That's it. It's a free text field. There is no segment concept here. Segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. No such type of concept. It's a free text field. Okay. But here, suppose if you wanted to break up like a segments, you can break up like this. You can use the dot here. Okay. So main category, and then subcategory, and the child category. So in case of EBS, you want to create one segment for this, one segment for this, one segment for this. But in Fusion, this is how you can enter it. Main category, subcategory, and then child category. Okay. This is the way to handle in Fusion. You have to separate with the dot. Okay, good. Good team.
But how to relate this functional
Harish Kumar, please mute yourself. Yeah, repeat your question, madam.
in EBS, we used to have all the categories concept under the inventory module only. So
No, it's there for all the modules. You define there, that's it.
no, yes.
But you can assign to any module. So I'm creating this catalog from the product management. It does not mean that it's only for the product management. The catalog which I created, I can assign to any module here.
That is what. So your current, as of now, whatever we created, we assign to the purchasing functional area, right?
Okay.
Even I am placing, when I am placing the purchase order, I am selecting items only to place an order to my supplier.
Okay.
How can I select this particular catalog or categories while placing the purchase order?
So please park your question. I'll explain you this in the item creation time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because
fine.
I'll show you how you can assign these categories to the items. That time I'll explain you.
Okay, thanks.
The observation is very, very important in every concept. What is the importance? And you have to observe it a lot. It's really missing in the consultants, the current generation consultants. Okay, so you're a functional consultant. You have to observe things a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing you're working on, people are working on Oracle EBS, not having a really great knowledge. This training is going to help you to recollect the EBS concepts also. Why I'm telling this point, you'll understand at the time of item creation. I'll ask you a couple of questions. If you did not answer, that means you are not observing the application capabilities and application functionalities. I'll ask some questions during the item creation to the EBS people. Okay, so that is about the catalog concept, catalog and categories. And coming to the upload technique, we have FBDA and we have task level upload. We don't have ADFDA technique. ADFDA technique is not available for the item categories. Okay. Now, what is the next concept? Next concept is profile options. Okay. So this profile options, I'll do one thing. After I create the items, I'll come back and then I'll talk about this concept. Now let us define some items. Let us define some items now. So to define the items, there are two roles are there. Two roles. This role is to create item manually. So if you want to create item manually, you need to have this role. If you want to upload, items, you need to have this role. This role. Okay. For the item upload, what is the technique available? Only one technique is available. That's FBDI. Is ADFDA is available? No. Task level upload? No, not available. Only FBDI technique is available for the item upload. Okay. That means if you want to use this FBDI, if you want to upload the items, you should have which role? Product data steward role you need. Okay. Now we created a business user, right? Did we create a business user?
Yes.
We created a business user. From the tools, I'm navigating to security console. Team, please mark your attendance. Those who connected late, please mark your attendance. So this is the user, the business user which I have created. How I'm able to identify whether this is a business user or implementation user. So if you don't see this section, that's an implementation user. If you see this section, it's an implementation user. Now our employee is having the product manager role. No, I'm assigning the product manager role to our employee. Okay. I'm clicking on add role. Product manager. I'm assigning product manager role. That means this guy is able to create items manually. And after that, I'm also providing product data steward role also. That means I'm providing upload capability access also to this employee. Two roles I have assigned. Okay. And save it. And I don't remember the password. I'm resetting the password to Oracle 123. Okay, this is the password that I'm setting for my business user. And this is the username. This is our business user account. Login. Okay. So if you want, you can save this credentials. Yeah. Because to create item, suppose I'm going to show you item creation, right? To create item, you may think that, yeah, I have to complete first of all user creation, enterprise structure, all this not required. You can use my data, my enterprise structure. At least you can practice item creation directly by using this user login. You can use my data, my enterprise structure, my data, and you can practice the application. You need not to wait for the starting classes to be practiced. You can do the practice from today onwards also. So let's take an example. Today, I have explained about item categories. To create item categories, to practice item categories, do you need enterprise structure concept to be completed?
No.
No, sir.
No. Unit of measures, enterprise structure is required? No.
No.
Directly you can practice today's concept also. You have to think smartly. We are in IT. We are in IT, we have to use our brain a lot. Don't relax your brains. Be smart. Now I'm preparing my business user for the item creation. And I'm using another browser to log into the business user. Now, this employee got access to roles. Okay. So since he has roles access, accordingly, under the product management, he is able to see PIM. This is nothing but product information management. From the product management, PIM. This icon I am able to see because I have which role?
Product manager.
Product manager role. Okay. I'm navigating to PIM. From the task list, see here. From the task list, this I call it as a task list. This I call it as a info list. This I call it as a info list. And this is task list. From the task list, click on create item. Click on create item. What is the first of all item has to be created under master organization, right? I am selecting the master organization. Okay. And coming to how many items? Give me a second. How many items you want to create? One item or two items or three items? How many you want to create? Okay. That can be entered here. I'll show you. First of all, we'll see single item creation. Later, we'll see multiple item creation. After that, class. After that class, we created a class, right? I'm able to access this class because you remember under this class, we have added the business user. Do you remember when defining this class access under security tab, this
Yes.
class access we have provided to the business user. Okay. And you see here all the templates. Okay. As I mentioned, all these are the purchased item. Okay. And then subassembly, when you're defining a subassembly, nothing but semi-finished good, you apply this template. When you're defining kit item, you apply this template. When you're defining a finished good item is nothing but make item. Make item is nothing but you are manufacturing that item. You apply this template. Okay. Do you remember yesterday I have explained about ATO? I think day before yesterday, ATO. ATO is
Yes.
assembled to order items. What kind of items are assembled to order items? Those who are giving the choice to the customer to select the product configuration. Okay. And this is the custom template that we created. 53K purchased item. This is a custom template which we have created. Okay. And I would like to apply this template. I want to apply this template. I would like to create a purchased item and I want to apply this template. Okay. Or maybe I'll do one thing. So since this is the finished good class, I would like to define finished good item. So I will apply finished good template. I'm applying a finished good template. You can select any template, not a problem. But I'm planning to create a finished good item, nothing but make item. So for the make item, I'm selecting make template. Okay. Click on OK. See, item number you see here. Item number is generated from the item class setting. And enter the description. And I think I should have selected the purchased item custom template because item status is defaulted, life cycle phase is defaulted. No, right? Let me show you again. I would like to explain the significance of the template as well. So I am going to select our custom template. I'm planning to select our custom template because at the custom template level, let me click on OK. I selected item status at the template level, right? You see it's defaulted, right? It is defaulted from the template to item, right? Team, do you see here?
Yes. Yes.
And life cycle phase also. It is defaulted from the template. Okay. User item type also defaulted from the template. If you want, you can change it. But what is the importance of the template? From the template, you can copy values to the item so that you can save your time. You can save creation time. Okay. First item and item class. And did we enable approvals for our item? No.
No.
We disabled that NIR checkbox. That's why this item by default approved. Who created this item? This business user. What is the creation date? Today. Okay. And I see what is the right now time here? What is the time? 7:37, right? But I see 5 o'clock. Why I see 5 o'clock? I'll show you because I have to select my login specific preferences. Nothing but time zone, country, currency. So some settings, some preferences can be set up at the user level that I'll show you after completion of this topic. Did I enter the unit of measure? No, the unit of measure is defaulted from
Template.
template.
No, that. Do not
It's template only. At the template level, I selected EA. But what is the unit of measure that we created? I think it's E53, right?
E53.
E53. I'm selecting that. And there is something called secondary unit of measure also. This is primary, this is secondary. Suppose if you wanted to see the item in secondary also, you can select primary and secondary. Okay, and you can select the second unit of measure. What is meant by second unit of measure? I'll just tell you. So now I selected tracking to primary and secondary both. So since I selected secondary also, the secondary UM field got enabled and I entered dozen. That means this item on hand, you can track, you can see in both these unit of measures. In both these unit of measures, in the system, the on hand, you can track in both these unit of measures. You can see. The on hand, it will display in eaches, it will display in dozens also. Suppose if 24 eaches are there, that means how many dozens are there? How many dozens are there? 2 dozens are there.
2 dozens.
So you can see on hand in primary and you can see on hand in secondary also. Okay, that is primary and second unit of measure, but I want to just track in only primary. I would like to see on hand only in primary. And coming to this long description, this is short description, this is long description. Here you can enter the X coordinate, Y coordinate, Z coordinate, or maybe width of the item, or height of the item, or weight of the item, or weight of the item. Okay, you can enter those parameters here. And you can also attach an image also, product image also. You can attach product image, item image. Product image, item image. And from the specifications, how many tabs are there? Totally 7 tabs are there. Out of 7 tabs, almost 279 plus attributes are there. Do we need to enter those attributes here? Not required. They actually defaulted from the template. Suppose an example, if I click on inventory, the stockable, do I need to enter? No, it's defaulted from the template. It's inventory item, yes. Coming to, if I go to purchasing, yes, it's a purchased item. Yes, it's a purchased item. And do you remember we selected template level returnable to yes? Template level we selected returnable to yes. But this item, coming to this item, it's not a returnable. We don't accept returns from any customer. So select returns to no. Select returns to no. Okay. Internally transferable also. This item is internally sellable, internally transferable. So we selected this to yes. It's a shippable item, yes. It's a shippable item. Coming to my courses. Suppose for Tech Lead site, if you are defining the courses as an items in the application, are they shippable?
No.
No. Shippable has to be selected? No. For all the service related items. I'm providing a service to you. I'm not sending any physical product to you. I'm providing a service. So for all the service related, shippable has to be selected to no. Okay. Like that, the attributes are getting defaulted from the template, and you can override at the item level also. You can modify at the item level also. Now I'm directly going to the categories. Right now, do you see any catalogs or categories? Do you see any catalogs and categories? No. I'm saving, just see. Okay, it says, this pattern is already exist. FG100 item is already exist. That's why it's throwing an error to change the pattern. So since we saved this item already, it will not allow us to change the pattern at the item class level. We created this item, right? Already we saved it. That's why if you go and change the pattern at the item class level, it will not allow. We'll delete this item. How to delete is nothing but if you go to deletion groups, just create a group here. Create a group and save it and add the item that you want to delete here. Not only one item, you can add multiple items also to this deletion group. Oh, sorry.
With FG item.
Yeah, thank you, FG. No, it's not saved. Okay. With FG100, there is some other item is there. Our item is not saved. Let's do one thing. Let's go to the item class. Now we are in business user login, right? This is business user login. Now, if I go to setup and maintenance, I'm navigating to setup and maintenance. Now, from the product management, items, item classes. What is the item class? This is the item class which we have created. I would like to change the pattern. Why I'm changing the pattern? Because with the same pattern already some existing item is there. Okay, I'm using 53K as a prefix. I'm changing. Let me see, will it allow me or not? Oh, it allowed. It allowed. That means our item is not saved. I changed the pattern because with that existing pattern, already some existing item is there. That's why I changed the pattern. I'm creating item now. Select the class. And select the template. First item. Product image. And UI I'm changing to the one which I have created. And from the specifications, I'm not modifying anything. Let it whatever defaulted from the template. I'm going to the categories. In the categories, nothing is selected. I'm just saving it. Now I go to categories now. Did I added any catalogs and categories? No, right? They got defaulted automatically. How? A question to the EBS consultants. The question to the EBS consultants. No? Okay. Yeah, observation is important, as I mentioned. So I think many of you are working in EBS from so many years. This is very simple. Okay, you have to observe it, and it's also important. Suppose if I go to specifications, under the purchasing is selected to yes, right? This is a purchasable item or not?
Yes.
Right? It's a
Yes.
purchasable item. That's why the catalog which you assign to the purchasing functional area. To the purchasing functional area, which catalog is assigned? You want me to show on the screen? I'll show you. So this understanding and clarity is important. From the product management, I'm navigating to catalogs, and then I'm navigating to again functional area catalogs. If I search by ascending order, and here to the purchasing, which catalog is assigned? To the purchasing module, purchasing catalog.
Purchasing catalog.
So purchasing catalog got automatically assigned to the item Y because it's a purchasable item. It's a purchasable item. That's why the purchasing catalog got automatically assigned. Did I selected category here? No. Why it defaulted? It defaulted because for this catalog, what is the default category that we designated here? This one, FG underscore purchasing. That's why that got defaulted here. But if you want, you can change it. If you want, you can change it. Do you remember we created some categories under this catalog, right? I'm able to select. If I think this is electronics item, I select electronics. The product that you are creating is what type of category of item? It's electronics. I assign to which category? Electronics category. Automatically catalog is defaulted because this is a purchase enabled item. Okay. Suppose if this is not a purchasable, purchasing is no, then will this catalog assign? No, it won't assign. So similarly, remaining catalogs are automatically assigned because it's also, suppose example, it's an inventory item, right? It's an inventory item. When I say inventory item, an example, laptop is an inventory item, but supply chain course is an inventory item.
No.
Supply chain course is an inventory item.
No.
No. That is, I think you understood what is meant by inventory item. For the item which you maintain the stock, that's inventory item. So inventory item is yes. So for the inventory module, for the inventory functional area, which catalog is assigned? So here for inventory, which catalog is assigned? Inventory catalog. So for the inventory catalog, what is the default category? Raw materials. So the same got assigned to the item automatically since it is an inventory item. It's an inventory item. That's why inventory catalog got assigned. And since inventory catalog got assigned, the default category is raw material. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The catalogs get automatically assigned to the item, the catalogs, and if you want, you can change the default category. The default category that is assigned to the catalog. So earlier it was something else, we assigned to the proper category based on the item that you are creating. Suppose for this item, in the purchase order screen, I'll show you how it will behave. When you're creating a purchase order, you place a purchase order for this item. The moment you select this item, automatically this description is defaulted and automatically this category get defaulted. Automatically this, when the moment you enter this item, the description get defaulted. After that, category also get defaulted. Suppose I wanted to track what are my expenses for this category, I can track, right? So this month, how much I spent on electronics. I can pull up all the purchase orders which I placed for electronic items, electronic category items, so that I'm able to pull up all the purchases that I did in this month for this category. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, We discussed about overview tab, specification tab, and categories tab. Overview tab is nothing but where you are entering the unit of measure and also as well as the long description. Unit of measure, it can be primary or it can be secondary also. Nothing but if you want to see the stock in secondary UM also, you can select the tracking to primary and secondary. Coming to the specification, all the 279 attributes get defaulted from the template to the item. So if you want, you can override at the item level also. You can change at the item level also. Coming to the categories, I have just explained how these categories and catalogs got defaulted or automatically assigned to the item. Now this attachments is nothing but for this item, installation document or configuration document or user manual or brochure. If you want to attach, you can attach this item related documents, installation document, warranty document, brochure, user manual. Okay, that can be attached here. The physical copies can be attached to this item by clicking on choose file. Okay, that's nothing but the attachments. And if I go to association, right now we are creating this item under master organization. So this product, are you selling under Hyderabad? Are you selling under Bangalore? If it is yes, assign to that organizations. Yes, I am selling this product under Hyderabad and I'm also selling under Bangalore also. I'm also selling under Bangalore also. This product is available in both the organizations. Hope you understood the significance of master concept, right? We are just creating item once and simply we are assigning to the remaining inventory organizations. We are not creating here and again we are not creating here. We are creating only at the master org level. That's why what is the name of this org is item master org. All the items first of all has to be created here and later need to be assigned to the inventory organizations. Okay. Next tab is relationship. This relationship is nothing but from region to region. As an example, I'll tell you. From region to region, the way of calling the same item in different regions is different. Suppose example, in some countries we call it as a laptop. In some countries they call it as a notepad. I think they call it as a notebook also, right? Notepad and notebook, right? Item is same, but the pronunciation is different. So in that case, you can define the cross references here. This item can be called in how many ways? How many ways that can be added here? Item cross references. Okay. And the categories we just discussed and the quality. So every item there is some standards to verify the quality of an item. Some standards. So that quality verification standards we can configure in a different module, like inventory, like purchasing. Quality module is there. Quality module is there. Under that quality module, we can configure the specifications for this item. Okay, if you configure there, that will be displayed here. And then history. This is nothing but who created the item, when this item got approved. And if you modify this item, when the item got updated, okay, that can be seen here. Okay, so see here. Which attribute is modified by which user, that can be tracked from here, and what is the old value, what is the new value. Suppose an example, I have updated category from this category to this category, right? So when I have updated, and what is the date? What is the operation? Update operation. The update operation happened on which object? Item category association. So this is history. Okay. We can actually export this data into Excel file also. You see here. You can export into Excel file this data. The item action history. Okay. So this is how we create a single item. I'll take your questions now.
Krishna, like you told about the pattern
Hmm.
at the time of item creation. So that
Yeah.
pattern will also be provided to us by the client.
Yeah, the client has to provide. You have to check with the client. You have to ask the client. So here for finished good, what kind of pattern you want to follow, or for raw material you want to follow any pattern, we have to ask the client. No, we don't want any pattern. We don't follow such kind of pattern. If the client says like that, at the item class level, you don't enter the pattern, just select user defined.
Because at that time we have selected the sequence based.
Yeah, sequence based only. So
Okay.
sequence based, when you want to generate based on a pattern, if the client saying no, we don't want any pattern, in that case, you can select user defined. When you select user defined, let me show you that option also. These two are important options in the item management. So instead of sequence generated, you set it to user defined. When you set it to user defined, at the time of item creation, that guy should enter this field. User defined is nothing but they can enter their own item number. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And you told one thing about infolets that's in front of the taskbar. So
Yes.
what is the use of that infolet?
I'll cover in the coming classes.
Okay. Okay.
Any more questions, please?
Sir, Nasir here. Can we delete or update item catalogs and categories if required?
Catalogs, you see here, the catalogs, whatever you assign, and then categories.
No,
you
no,
assign.
not this. We created the catalog, right?
Okay,
So,
on the catalog screen.
yes.
Delete is there, I think. But generally, if you don't want to use, we don't delete, we just inactivate it.
Okay.
We just inactivate it, and if you mistakenly created, we can change the name to do not use, something like that. But delete is there or not, I'll check. Delete is not there. Let me go to details. Yeah, delete is not there, not available. You're able to put the embed.
Can we modify it if?
Yes, of course, you can modify them.
Okay.
You see here, editable only this field, you can modify. Suppose if you think it's mistakenly created, just modify the name or set it as do not use as a suffix, put the embed. Delete it's not there, the delete button is not enabled.
I think we have status active and active.
Where you see the status?
Now items, there is a status called active. Show active.
That's different.
Okay.
So this is nothing but here in, so let me show you that screen now. Now we created one item. That item we created, we assigned to a particular category, right?
Yes.
Let me go to that page. The item we assigned to which category? Electronics, I think.
Yes.
It's not one. I'm opening purchasing catalog and I'm going to search for my category which I created. That's electronics. I'm selecting the electronics. To the electronics category, we assign one item, right?
Yes.
And that item you'll see here. What are the active items? What are the active items that are assigned to this category, to this electronics category? If you select all, it will display inactive items also.
Okay.
The items which you have inactivated. Image is show, image is displaying, hide means it won't display the image. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
And you can also see, yeah. So this delete button is nothing but, you wanted to unassign this item from the category, you can unassign from here. It's not item category deletion. This is unassigning the category to that item.
Okay.
So this can be done from here, and this can be done from here also. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions? So today we completed.
Krishna,
Uh.
if we modify the category under the catalog, no, will it be reflect automatically at item level?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Both are same. Okay. So catalogs and then rules, and we have seen just single item creation. So in tomorrow class, I will show you how to create more than one item, nothing but multiple items. I'll show you. And tomorrow class, I'll show you how to create an item by copying the existing item. And I'll show you how to compare two similar items. And then how to mass update. Mass update is nothing but you have to assign. Yeah, not that, madam. Mass update is nothing but, you wanted to returnable right now. Let's take for 100 items, returnable is set to no, but you want to set it to yes for 100 items. Okay, so such kinds of changes can be done using the mass update. We'll also see the deletion group, how to delete the items also we'll see. Okay. And after that, I'll discuss about the item profile options which we have left. And after that, we'll also define the conversion also. Intra and interclass conversion for our item we'll define, and we'll see this. So probably by tomorrow, I will try to finish the product management module by tomorrow. Okay. So that's all from my side for today. First, I will take the practice doubts. Any practice issues and practice doubts are there, please?
Hello, Krishna.
Srivas.
So actually, just one general doubt I had. The business user that you have given, right, to create items and all. So, like, will this user be having like access to our data what we have created, like the item master and all?
Actually, I'm using a different instance. I'm using this instance.
Okay. So we can use only data which you have created, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But if you're having your data, you can create all on your own. Actually, that is how you have to practice.
Okay.
But if you don't have time for your enterprise structure and everything, you can just try with the item creation using my login, using my data. And I'm sharing my application login URL in the chat.
Thank you, Krishna.
I shared the URL in the chat team. Okay. You can directly try with the item creation. You can get into this application. You can log into this user and you can create an item by using my master automation, my inventory automations. Okay. At least please try that. So if you're all practicing very well, I can increase my class explanation speed also. Because while I'm explaining to connect the previous topics, again, I'm opening that screens and again, I'm recapping what I've explained 2 days back, 3 days back. I'm trying to recollect your memory. It's some time of the class also getting wasted because of that. Because 50% of you are not practicing. If you're all practicing very well, you're able to understand me very well, and I'm able to go with my pace. Right now, I'm in a confusion, whether if I go with some little bit speed, they will be able to follow me or not. I was like in that confusion while teaching. Practice doubts, please.
Sir, I have one small doubt.
Yes, madam.
While creating the custom template, I just followed your video while creating for the first time.
Okay.
So there I see under overview tab, there are few more field. I don't remember exactly the name. Column those. So without entering those mandatory, there is a one star behind them, beside them. But even though I didn't enter anything information, it allowed to save and close. Will this my template? Can I able to use this template like that even though I didn't enter any mandatory fields?
Yeah, you can use it. Suppose if it
Okay.
is saved, you can use it. Or else you can also use the predefined template also. Suppose if your
Okay,
custom template you have not created properly, you think, then you
no,
can use the
only my
predefined
question
template
is,
also.
will it throw an error like templates, any issues? Will it
You were
throw
able to
while
save that
close?
form or not?
Yes, sir, I'm able to
Then no
save that
problem.
form. Okay,
No problem.
okay, thank you, sir.
Next practice doubt, please. Hello, Srinivas.
Yeah, good morning, sir. So I did have to skip the class, sir.
Morning, sir.
So I'm finished it. Sir. I was able to assign the roles and
Okay. Good.
so the reason is only work going only on 9 o'clock and coming at 8:39. So I couldn't perform the things. So I'm just
Don't sleep for one day, sir.
sorry, sir.
Don't sleep for one day.
Sure, sir.
Night out. Night out करके complete करो.
Sure, sir.
Sir, I'm taking classes and TechLead site is my company. I have to manage other courses, other faculties, my staff. I should do marketing also. Okay. And I'm also working for a company. I have
Maybe
one
you're
kid.
taking revital, sir.
I have one kid. I'm managing everything, right? And also I'm working for a California client.
Great,
And my
sir.
office hour starts from evening 6 to night 12 o'clock. I stay till 12 o'clock. But again, I am waking up at 6:30 morning. I'm not saying you have to do like me. That is also not right. Taking this much stress, but at least for some period of time, okay, for practicing the application, for changing your career, of course, you have to do overwork. You have to take that stress. I want to pick up one more email. Nazar?
Yes, I have completed the first task, user creation and role assigning. So by this weekend, I will complete all the tasks. Actually, I am watching the previous videos. So
Okay. This day started to the classes late. Okay, you can complete the. I hope you're able to complete your practice by this week because your wife is not in your home. Your kids are also not around you.
yeah.
I think you'll be having plenty of time.
Yes.
Utilize that time. Okay, Soumya. And I'm choosing a particular emails because I see her email status on 23rd. Madam, are you there, Soumya?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Where you are? Employee creation completed. Department. Okay. Okay. Product management, can you please complete it quickly, madam? Product
Yes,
management.
sir. Sure.
So
Sure.
that you'll come on track. And after you come on track, you practice daily topics on the same day itself. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
And a few students, they are sending me the practice status regularly. You know, Harish, thanks. You're practicing regularly, and Shirisha, you're also doing it regularly. Thank you, madam. Sai Kiran,
Yes, sir.
how many times practice completed, sir?
Sir, only one time.
What job you are doing, Sai?
Sir, I am working as a, mechanical designer in Capgemini Technology, sir. I'm
Okay.
working on CAD.
Okay.
Mm. So to get a centralized idea, it's taking so much time. I am reviewing, watching the videos again and again. So it is taking a lot of time.
So that's today concept. If you practice today, you don't need to watch. Suppose of 1 week back concept, you have to practice means you have to watch the video.
No,
Yeah.
no. Daily I am doing the today's
Practice.
work,
Okay.
and I'm watching the previous videos also.
Very good, very good. So later, after completion of the inventory module, I'll give you interview question and answers to all of you. Okay. You have to practice the interview question and answer. So practice, interview preparation, both has to go hand in hand parallelly. Okay. I'll show you how to do it in the later classes. And team, you have to change this pattern, right? Because FG100 already some items exist with this pattern. So use some prefix. Okay, some 53. In case of Saikiran, you can use 53. Yes, here. Okay, change this pattern before you create item. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Like how I have changed it to 53K. Similarly, everyone, please change the pattern. Shalini. I had a doubt, madam. I thought this is your first email.
This is my first email, Krishna.
Yeah, that's why I searched with your email ID. It's okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think okay. So you're in the middle of configuring the interface structure, right?
So I have completed the ledger part.
Okay.
I'll complete
The
the
remaining, please complete it by today till the interface
sure.
structure. Okay.
Sure.
After completing one time, you practice a second time also. Okay. And I know you're also practicing regularly. Thank you. And Avina. Thank you, madam. I saw your emails yesterday, right? And Rakesh, you're not sending me emails frequently nowadays.
Krishna.
Yeah. So your email was last on 22nd. Huh?
Yeah, but I'm up to date with the.
Okay. You don't have time to send me an email update?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. It's okay. Thanks, Rakesh. And yeah, this is also from you. Yeah. Chindu, I think I just reviewed your practice status. Okay. And let me, I'll share my screen again. The run team. Everyone marked your attendance, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me track from here. $27 today. Azai, Nazar, Manikumari. Madam, where is your practice status, madam? Manikumari, are you there? Hey, Mani, madam, you're on mute.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Where is your practice status, madam?
Sir, actually, I'm preparing. I will send today.
If you don't practice well, I'll call to your husband.
You can, sir.
Because your husband called me and he asked me all those questions, right?
No,
I'll
sir,
ask-
actually, I'm practicing up to LADP Ladakh work అయిపోయింది sir nadi.
Okay. Improve your communication skills also, madam. Okay.
Okay, sir, I will.
No, I'm receiving practice status from you. Suhani, of course, from you also. Mamata, you're also sending me practice status, right? Mamata, are you there? Shishir, today you're not sending me practice status. Srinivas, I received from you.
Sir, today I will send, sir. Actually, I have practice, but I did not send the mail.
Okay, sir. Apurva Paul.
Yes, sir. Enterprise, I'm doing that one. So today I will finish that one. I'll forward to you, sir, today. I'm doing the
Narsimha.
practicing.
Okay, sir. Narsimha. And Srivastava, yesterday you reported employee creation issue, right? You're able to get away with that issue?
Even I have also reported, sir. That
Yeah.
is resolved. Yeah.
Resolve that. Good. What is the strength today? Okay. No, 35. 53 registrations are there for this batch. 35 students attended today. Okay. Sorry if I'm tracking like a school. I'm so sorry for that. But all I want you to is utilize the money and time and practice well. And change your careers. Nowadays, I think, you know how the market inflation, right? What we are getting and what we are spending, no more matching. I don't know whether you people are staying in Hyderabad or cities or not. If you stay in cities, just imagine if you want to buy an apartment, 2 to 3 crores are there. If you buy an apartment with 2 to 3 crores, how much loan you have to pay for car, for school? So what you are earning, what you are getting, and what is your expenditure is not at all matching. So you have to earn a lot. If you have to earn a lot means you have to update your skill set. You have to transform your skill set into where you are getting good packages, good positions. Please do the hard work. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.